The ongoing standoff has intensified in Libya, where government-linked militias continue to surround the former Gaddafi stronghold Bani Walid. Fierce clashes in the outskirts of the city have left at least 20 people dead and more than 300 injured. RT's Rina Galushka has more, and I have to warn you, you might find some of the following scenes disturbing.
The situation doesn't seem to get any better. In fact, it does seem to get worse with every passing minute. Unfortunately, the siege in Bani Walid is continuing for the 18th day straight, with very heated fighting going on for the 5th day straight. So you have this outright war going down, at least in this one city. Now we have this exclusive piece from a man who literally risked his life to give an interview to RT.
I have a call from my family, and they told me that the situation right there is really horrible there. There is a horrible attack with all kind of weapons, a bombing everywhere in the city. The civilians building are falling down. Even the Bani Walid hospital, we don't have a lot of medicine. Right now the hospital keeping the wounded people outside from the hospital. 3 weeks that there is no food can go inside Bani Walid because of the militias that it's around Bani Walid closing the roads that it take the food and the fuel. They are bombing Bani Walid from the 3 sides. They use the Hauser and they use the grad rockets and the gas weapons. And actually we found even a gas masks. The reports of the hospital says really clearly that the civilians there been bombed with the gas.
Of course, this couldn't go unnoticed within Libya itself. So a group of some 200 protesters went to the government building in the capital, Tripoli, to protest the siege, to demand that the siege stop. And they were actually dispersed by military personnel as well as police. The country is in a state of utter chaos for a year now. You have sporadic fighting breaking out in various parts of the country. There are still pockets, so to speak, of Gaddafi supporters who continue to resist the government that is now in Libya. There are also armed groups which are affiliated with Al-Qaeda. At this point, even the international community has come to terms with the fact, or at least has admitted that such groups actually are there on the ground in Libya. So ongoing fighting, highly unstable situation. People continue to die. This is a situation that's happening in Libya right now.
And Bayomi Azikiwe, editor of the Pan-African Newswire, says it's Washington's blatant pursuit of its own financial interests in Libya last year that's responsible for the ongoing violence.
Obviously, the government is behind the siege of Bani Walid. It's clearly a violation of international law, of human rights norms. Why are they targeting this town of 100,000 people? This is totally unjustified. And I think the State Department should really be called out for not condemning this siege on Bani Walid, because they, in fact, are the ones that are backing the General National Congress government. It's a pro-U.S. regime. Only the reason why the United States and NATO went into Libya in the first place was regime change, to seize and privatize the oil industry in that country, and also to seize the foreign assets of the Libyan government, which was in excess of some $160 billion. There was absolutely no justification whatsoever for the war that was waged against Libya last year. As reported